Hello, this is Carlos from the Church of Christ channel. Please subscribe. So today I'm going to do a real conversation. And this is going to be titled, Be Careful of People That Pretend to Care, but they do not care. Okay? Be careful of people that pretend to care, but they do not care. All right? Before I start, thank you to all my new subscribers. Trying to adjust to married life. So I apologize that I don't upload as often as I do. Okay. Um, I got the Holy Spirit Part 2 out, docuseries. Working on the divorce, marriage, and remarriage part number 2 on abuse. So give me some time. I have to do, finish some things and do a little bit more research to make sure everything is what it needs to be. Okay. All right. So John chapter 12, we're going to use Yeshua's name. And this one, of course, is his Hebrew name. Then Yeshua, 6 days before the Passover, came to Bethany, okay, where Lazarus was, which had been dead, whom he had raised from the dead. There made him a supper, and Martha served, but Lazarus was one of them that sat at the table with him. Then took Mary a pound of ointment of spikenard, very costly, and anointed the feet of Yeshua, and wiped his feet with her hair. Okay? And the house was filled with the odor of the ointment. Then said one of his disciples, Judas Iscariot, Simon's son, which should betray him, why was not this ointment sold for 300 pence and given to the poor? Okay? And this is where I'm going to end. This he said, not that he cared for the poor, but because he was a thief and had a bag and bore what was put therein. All right? I'm going to stop right there. So, here we have an instance where Yeshua raises Lazarus from the dead. Okay? And then, of course, they make a supper, and Lazarus, of course, was with them. And Mary took this ointment of spikenard, which is very costly back then, okay, kind of like people used it for like a perfume, okay, and she anointed the feet of Jesus, wiped his feet with her hair, and filled the odor with the house was filled with the odor of the ointment. Okay. Now we also see where Judas comes in the picture. Now Judas is one of those sneaky type of people. Okay, he has a bag. The Bible talks about he's a thief, but he has a question. He's saying, well, why wasn't this ointment sold for 300 pence and given to the poor? And the Bible strictly said after that this he said, not that he cared for the poor, but because he was a thief and had the bag and bore what was put therein. So we have to be careful of people that have this disposition like they really care about people, but they really don't. They say things on the surface as though they have compassion, but when it comes to the spirit of the person deep down, they really have another motive. They really have another, intention behind the words that they deceive you with. And so be careful of people that, say they care about you, but they really don't. Deep down inside, they really don't care. And Judas is a prime example of this in John chapter 12, where, he had the money bag. Then later on, he's a thief, and then later on he betrays Jesus with a kiss. Okay? So, again, watch out for people that say they care, but they don't care. They're sneaky. They're messy. They're deceitful. You don't need to be around them. All right? And this is Carlos from the Church of Christ channel signing.